Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, for those of us who have lived in North Dakota for a number of years, you know how cold it can be this early in December. I mean, it could be way below zero, and it's not, which is a great thing because tomorrow and Saturday, the last 2 days of the Dickens Village Festival, and check out those temperatures on the left side of the screen there, mid to upper 20s. Isn't that great? And there's been so many times it's been so cold, but you can do the carriage rides in the afternoon. Of course, they're going to have the live stage performances. Saturday, milk and cookies with Santa from 1 to 3. There's all kinds of food to have there. It's just so much fun, and the weather really is going to cooperate. So if you haven't had a chance, or even if you have, do it again. It's the Dickens Village Festival this Friday and Saturday, and it wraps up in Garrison. The temperatures right now aren't even as warm as they'll be tomorrow afternoon or on Saturday. We're looking at 20s, well, teens to around 20 degrees, so it is rather chilly. And the wind chills, at least at this point, are all above zero, right at zero in Dickinson. I think many of the wind chills will likely go below zero a little bit tonight. The wind isn't bad, but when you have temperatures as cold as they are, it only takes 3 or 4 mile an hour wind to start giving you the wind chill. And we're looking at roughly 5 mile an hour wind as an average in the south, and in the north maybe 5 to 8 miles an hour as an average. So not real breezy, but it certainly feels cold outside. Now, across the rest of the country, there's going to be a bigger storm system developing in the southern plains, and you can see the moisture coming up out of the Gulf here. We have a storm that's moving into the desert southwest. It's all going to help create a big storm, a lot of rain in the south, and actually several inches of snow on the north side of that storm. So it's going to be a real important weather maker across the eastern sections of the country here in the next couple of days. Now on our precision cast, here we are at 7 o'clock tonight, and some areas even a little more clear sky than others. Some places still kind of cloudy. We've had a few flurries today. They are going to be ending, and I know at midnight tonight the sky is going to try to clear out. So when you get up tomorrow morning, the temperatures will be, in most cases, in the single digits, some of the wind chills below zero, but it'll be much more clear in many, many areas. A few clouds, but not many. And then throughout the day, more areas will continue to clear out. So we'll have a sunny day tomorrow. It's not going to be real windy. The temperature will be in the 20s, so it's going to be pretty decent. And then tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, maybe a couple of clouds, but the wind will be out of the south, and that's going to allow us to begin to warm up a little bit more. This is going to be a very slow warming trend, but it's a warming trend and not going the other way. So we'll be in the 20s for a couple of days, then we'll get into the 30s. When we look at the forecast temperatures for tomorrow morning, you can see how all these, well, not except down in Linton, but all of them are in the single digits. Most of them are going to be above zero. Even some of the colder areas, I think, will stay at zero or above tonight. But these are the actual temperatures. You toss in a little bit of wind, we're going to have some of the wind chills as cold as 10 below tomorrow morning, but it's going to improve throughout the day. By 12 noon, we'll be in the teens to maybe even some low 20s across our area. And then tomorrow afternoon, it looks like we'll be in the teens and 20 as well, and it's going to warm up a few degrees more than that on Saturday, a few degrees more than that on Sunday. So it'll be a slow warming trend, but it is going to be much nicer. Now, as we check out a look at the next 7 days, here we are. We can see the temperatures go up a little bit. But how about the middle of next week? We're talking about mid-30s and a lot of sunshine, maybe a couple of clouds from time to time, slight chance of snow as we get towards the end of the week. And in the southern part of the state, even warmer. The southern part of the state could be in the upper 30s towards the end of the week. But the warm-up begins after a cold night tonight. The warm-up begins tomorrow.